century because we live in the middle of nowhere now in this hoity-toity neighborhood, and it's like a 45-minute drive out here, and I get off work later. It seems like every year and every month I seem to get off work even later, and it's cool. It's all good. But it's like racing home and then getting home and like scrambling to just like, all right, let me get my drink, let me get upstairs, let's start this stream. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I look forward to this stream more than anything else that I'm doing with YouTube. I honestly, YouTube is a fucking grind. For me, it's a grind because I care too much. When am I going to master the art of not giving a fuck? I don't know when I'm going to master that art. I need to work on that. But I care too much, and that's my problem. I care too much. It's probably a good problem to have, but I love you guys. I love you guys, and despite how late these streams start, they're always fun. But I'm just like, I hope everyone's is up as late as I am, right? I'm built for this, guys. I am built for this. I stay up late every night. It's part of my lifestyle. Because if I don't, God forbid, I get home and, if I go straight to bed, I have no time to decompress. So anyways, I've been looking forward to this literally since Sunday. I really have. So I'm really excited that you guys are here. And dude, let's fucking chop it up. Tuscan Trader, I hope you're having a fantastic night. Fortress, I love you, you fucker. Dr. Rocket, thank you. Thank you for being here. Also, I did not appreciate the Sonic the Hedgehog with the... You know how mentally challenged I am. You know how difficult it is for me to get a stream set up. Ghost, you're here. Thank God, guys. Everybody, Ghost is here. Ghost is here, okay? All is good with the world. Anil, hello, sir. Good morning. I know, fucking wow. It is literally, we're coming up on 1 a.m. I can't believe this. I have to be the only one streaming this late. Or at least I have to be the only one starting a stream this late. Life as a bartender. It's fantastic. Now, normally I don't work Wednesdays, but of course I had to cover and also work Wednesday. I don't even know why I'm trying to get another job because I have no time even with just running the bar. I gotta get quicker. That's for sure. I gotta get quicker. Wenzel TCG is always live. Dude, that's the thing. Doing live streams is just, it's so easy. It's so brain dead. I love it. Like, it honestly, it's a great creative art. There's no script to it. There's no idea to it. It's lovely. Should we do more live streams? Fortress, seriously, should we do more live streams? Also, shit is Indian time 9:47. Oh shit, dude. What's good? All the way out in India. That's fucking sick. Should we do more live streams? Al, how we doing? What up, brother? Cheers. I don't know what you guys are drinking. I don't normally drink, but it's become a habit on these streams. I don't think it's a bad one. I think as a man, you need to be able to decompress. It's important. Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. And seriously, I want you guys to be honest with me. Dude, and that's another thing. Dude, craziness in the world. Fucking craziness. In Charlotte, on our light rail, a Ukrainian girl gets stabbed to death by a schizophrenic. No one helps her. And here's the thing. Let me just speak up on this real quick. It's not that like no one helps her. I just think in this day and age, everyone is so downtrodden and so ground down by society, right? That like no one gives a fuck about anything, right? The common person does not give a fuck about anything. Like literally someone could get stabbed next to you and you're like, shit, that sucks. Like that's tough. Like I really don't think anybody even knew what was going on. Then literally a day later, he gets shot. I mean, dude, what is going on? Horrible. Horrible. In fact, a drink for those we've lost. I mean, it's horrible. It's sad. It's so sad. People are fucked up. We're in a fucked up society. The system is fucked up. I mean, really, we're here for Pokemon, but you cannot ignore what's going on in the rest of the fucking world. And you know, the fact that no one ran over to pick her body up, right? Like that's what bothers me. It's not that no one intervened, right? Do you want to get stabbed? I don't want to get stabbed. That's why no one intervened. Also, I don't think anybody knew what the fuck was going on. People are slow to react. And now I'm hearing that people thought that he was bleeding because he was hurt. I'm like, I'm speechless. About better, how we doing? Elijah, how we doing? Rumi, how we doing? Someone got stabbed to death here because they said they didn't like the K-pop Demon Hunters. Bro, I hate that shit. My daughter loves that shit. I hate that shit. Yo, Turtle is in the building. All hail the grading master. Like, dude, Turtle, dude, I respect the fuck out of you because you are providing such a value, right? I have to, and with that being said, I have to get it out there. What do we think of WhatsApp? No, not WhatsApp. Fuck. Whatnot. That's how tired I am. Guys, give me some grace on that one. What do we think about Whatnot? Is it me? Am I going to be a horrible person for just shitting on it tomorrow? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to shit on it tomorrow. And everybody that is involved. The Ripper shippers, I don't know. And it probably doesn't matter. Nobody cares about my opinion. It doesn't matter. But I think I'm going to make a video shitting on Rip and Ship and Whatnot tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe something else will pop up. I didn't want to plant the seed, but just give me you guys' real opinion. There's probably some people that are going to say there's good Whatnot, there's bad Whatnot, but I think it's all just bad. Austin, how we doing? Sands, bro, the black passengers could have helped her. That's the world we live in. Savages are around us, right? Bunch of sheeps. And I'm not going to say among wolves. A bunch of sheeps among fucking, I don't even know what to call it, right? Awful. First Amendment is when the second doesn't work. Bro, people got to stay strapped up out here. But the thing is, even if I had a gun, it wouldn't have helped me. Still would have been stabbed. If I had a gun and I was sitting in her position, still would have been stabbed. Egg, greetings to you on this fine day. The act of saying hello is not just a simple salutation, but a recognition of the connection between the individuals. Hello, Egg. I hope you don't get cracked anytime soon. About better. WhatsApp is great. Orion, you'll start loving K-pop when Aspen is old enough and wants to go to concerts and starts buying memorabilia. Whatnot is a cesspool. Whatnot is shit. What is Whatnot? I'd shit on it and in it. Maximus, have you ever seen Mega Malamar? Dude, I don't even like Malamar, so I get the feeling that Mega Malamar is ass. The Bellsprout, Mega, God damn it. God damn it. I forgot the evolution of Bellsprout. Hold on. Let my brain catch up with me. I'm tired. And I hate myself for this because Victory Bell. Fuck me. I didn't look at the chat. I don't know if it's already there. I didn't look at the chat. It's, it's iconic because it's Team Rocket James's like go-to shit Pokemon, right? But yeah, the Mega Victory Bell, horrible, absolutely atrocious. And I imagine the Mega Malamars is not great because Malamar is maybe not my favorite. Just gonna put that out there. There's good and bad sellers, mostly bad. Yeah, Turtle's giving him some. Turtle's giving him some. He's giving him some credit. Whatnot is a jarred break for me. I don't like it. Butt sauce. I love that name. I love that name. In a world of normal names, butt sauce is great. What kind of butt sauce do you like? Orion, I was wondering on your take on vintage box breaks. Vintage box breaks are interesting. On one hand, it's the profiting on the gamble. On the other, premium, and they could get something crazy. But this is still the same idea that we have with modern. The main difference is the pull rates are much better for something vintage versus modern. So I don't know, guys, chime in on this, because maybe I can talk about that in my video tomorrow, that, vintage is one thing. We're kind of on the fence about it because, it gives people an opportunity, but still there's a premium. Al, I've never tried Whatnot. Whatnot was trying to get me in the early days of being a seller. And I wanted to. Who doesn't want to make money? And Whatnot is, in my opinion, Whatnot is just fucking too easy to make money. You're just shitting on people. I'm cursing too much, but I figure children are not watching my channel. And I'm sorry if your child watches my channel. That's unfortunate. Can't please everybody. Juan Campbell, if you mean could have helped her, it was sudden and unprovoked. Who was supposed to predict that? Juan, I have to agree with you there. Nobody saw that shit coming. I feel like new sellers get burned on that app. Austin, guy had a rap sheet longer than his resume. Throw the judge in jail who released him. Ooh. And let's not get too political, but I imagine that's impossible these days. Octogram, start talking, start opening packs. Hey, that's what Austin usually says. Dude, who said vile plume? Juan, okay, and the other black people on the train were supposed to know that he had a criminal past? No, so he's just saying in general, again, we don't want to get political here. And I understand. I think Victory Bell is sick. Now, Victory Bell, if you appreciate plants, I could see why somebody would be like, Victory Bell is actually goated. I like Bellsprout. I don't know why. Bellsprout's kind of goofy looking. But I like Bellsprout. I'm okay with Bellsprout. Vile Plume, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about him from the start. SD, all my PSA 8 I bought since March has doubled. Nice. Okay, no more politics. Oh, yes, Dennis with medieval facts. Let's do it. Doctor, Whatnot, other live auctions like eBay Live, really addictive. The auctioneer voices in the sellers in the chat mods hyping things up is dangerous. Enticed to bid too much. When did color of your skin become politics? I do think in this day and age, to that point, freedom of speech is very important, and we can't lose sight of that. And people are tiptoeing around everything they have to say. And I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. I just could care less about politics. I should care more, but I don't. But we should be able to speak in plain tongue, I think, about a lot of things. I was a little bit set back by the fact that the woman, whether black or white, it doesn't matter, next to the Ukrainian girl, I'm going to give Grace here in the benefit of the doubt that she had no idea what was going on. Okay, Dr. Rocket, the hamburger Pikachu, worth $21,000 in a black label. What is going on? Who bought that? Who bought that? I hope someone with a lot of money. And also, whoever graded it is a black label and made out. Dude, they must have bought so many copies from scalpers. They must have bought so many copies. Oh my gosh. They must have bought like 100 copies. Sifted through them. What an amazing return. They could have went through like 1,000 copies, right? And it still would have been an amazing return. Crazy. Barry, I don't know about Vikings. Is that my country? All I know about Vikings is that my country fought them off. Orth Warm, how we doing? Ryan, I'm surprised it's not more expensive. Well, of course you are, Fortress. You have several copies. Gamer Pro, Charlie Kirk got shot. Yes, a lot of people are devastated. I think one of the worst things about that, aside from all of the political shit, is that he had 2 kids and a wife. Those are 3 people absolutely going to be devastated. Those kids' lives, they'll never have normal lives. The rest of their lives, they will be missing the most important person in their lives. No offense to mom, but come on. Having your dad in your life, we've seen the effects on people. It's irreparable. I hope I said that right. PSA 10 copies went from 150 to 300. Speaking of Pikachu, I did manage to pick up this 2025 World Championships winner Pikachu card. I really don't want to sell this. I'm probably going to, but I really don't want to sell this. My shop had nothing other than this one card. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. This Pikachu's sick. I kind of want to get it graded. Even if it gets a 9, just keep it. Right? Even though selling it raw is like, that's the big brain move. John Caribo, I love that name. I found someone who's trying to sell me a box of Fossil First Ed. Is it a scam? Most likely. But hey, if the price is high, you just need to be worried if the price is too low. John Veach, R.I.P. Charlie. And it's okay for people to pop in and say R.I.P. It's okay. This country is grieving right now. And regardless of what side you're on, somebody died. Somebody got shot. People get shot every day. I'm going to be honest with you. But somebody got shot with a family and a professional life. And yeah, I'm not going to speak on what I would... You know, if you wear like a bulletproof vest, then you're going into it with the mindset that you're going to get shot. If you don't wear the bulletproof vest, you're going into it with the mindset of, you know, nothing bad is going to happen. You know, we're not going to get into it. We're not going to get into it. I appreciate you guys popping in. I got 18 raw. Sending all to BGS. I want a minimum 2 black labels, but I'll be okay with 18. Oh, man. My mom's saying he died. She cried. Mitsuru, do you have a Blastoise? I do. I do. I have first edition PSA 9 Blastoise. A little bit of flex there. Yeah, this country is hurting. Jodo John, how we doing tonight? Eggy, how we doing? Dallas. Yes, you're not on YouTube. Blood just gushed out his neck. Not even sure. kind of don't have a choice, right? I think addressing this, right? It's maybe I picked the wrong night to do a stream. Unfortunately, this is the reality. Shit's going on in the world. And it's not all about Pokemon. It can't. It's just not realistic for us to stick our heads in the sand and act like nothing else is going on in the world. So, guys, if you've got a drink, drink one up for the dead. I'm drinking whiskey tonight. I love my whiskey. In the best way possible, you look like the real life Ned Flanders, and it's 10 out of 10. Helljumper. I've heard that game is phenomenal. I know it's been out for like a year. I really want to play that game. If I get my first edition Blastoise, I got to go downstairs. I have all my nice slabs in our living room. I like looking at them late at night. I mean, who doesn't like to sit and just look at their slabs late at night? Is that like the most funny thing that collectors do? I don't know. I might be alone there, but every single night I have to look at my nice cards, because if I don't, I feel like I'm not appreciating them. They're just sitting in a briefcase. Can't even believe it's real. I feel like more bad will happen. They got him in an artery, and you know, when you get hit in an artery, that's the main bloodline. So how many days a week, hours a week do you work before that new job you're considering? Oh man, do you think a new job will burn you out more? Yes and no. I think it'll be a different experience and I'll learn from it, but I'm tired. We're all tired. Everybody in this stream right now is tired. But the thing is, you have to psych yourself out and be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's the only way to move forward. I'm gonna be real with you. It's the only way that I'm here right now is I'm fine, I'm good, move forward. I'm gonna be honest, guys, it really comes down to being a man. It really does. It comes down to being a man. Being a man and facing adversity, facing challenges, and with your chin up. I've complained a lot in my lifetime. I'm not about that anymore. But I work damn hard, and I'm proud of saying that I work fucking hard. Those rip and shippers, those whatnotters, they're not fucking working hard. They're working hard at scamming people. I sleep really well at night. I fight the good fight. I talk about cards that are badass and cool as fuck and tell people they should collect them. Or just find another play other than the same BS we see in this hobby constantly. The whole sealed product thing. So overplayed. Yes, it works. We get it. It works. Okay? We get it. PSA is about to manipulate the crap out of the market. That's another thing that I kind of want to talk about and get in front of. But yeah, don't complain. Work hard and don't complain. How many do you work? Right now, I'm easily clocking about 50 hours a week. Before, I was just as tired doing 30 hours a week. I really feel like from 30 to 50 hours a week, there's not much of a difference. I really feel like there's not much of a difference. It's also being on my feet for 30 hours versus 50 hours just doesn't feel that different. I don't know. I'm just getting used to it, guys. I'm getting used to bartending. Nate, sunflower seeds. Jacob, I got some Pokemon you might be interested in. You could always do Obsidian Flames. Spunom, I picked up PSA 10 Mewtwo EX from Ruby Sapphire at my first Collecticon in August. I love how it has the same art styles as when it was in Smash Bros. Melee. That's a sick card. Congratulations. I have the Japanese Umbreon my ex gave me. I got to get rid of that thing. You got to get rid of that, bro. Or do only slabs? Pokemon for sale. Orion, if QS triples from its current price, would you be open to buying a vintage box and opening it live on stream? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. That would be a blast. You should watch Glenn Beck, bro. Not me, I'm broke. Let's see. Dits, how we doing? Turtle, how much thought have you put into selling the Gengar 10 for a 9? Yo, we got Billy in the house, bro. If that's the Billy that I think it is, yo, my boy Billy is in the hospital right now. He just had a surgery. If that is Billy, I want you guys to have a drink on Billy tonight. He's a real homie. We've had some awesome conversations this past week. Oh. I'm probably not going to sell the Gengar 10. I just say that I will. I'm not going to do it. I'm not fucking doing it. I love that card too much. I love it too much. I also just don't think I have the guts to buy another 10 in the future. So this is really it. Thinking about starting a collection, collecting one Pokemon. Thinking about starting to collect one Pokemon. What should I consider? Dude, just really look into anything from Gen 1 to Gen 3. They're all awesome, honestly. Starters are great. My cards are better than yours. That's okay with me. That's very okay with me. That's the kind of attitude I want people to have. That's where we need to be. That's where we need to be. Not my booster box mountain is better than yours. I'm getting tired of that shit. Fortress, the Ruby member, Orion, the next one to buy a black label Burger Chew. Hey, I wouldn't mind it. PSA is gee. Derek, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. PSA is shiesty. I pull about 46 hours a week. Yeah, it's good, man. Good work. Get that work in, bro. I don't know how old you are, but while you're young, especially, I'm not gonna work this hard when I get older. I'm hoping to be fully done with work at 35. Really, I'm hoping to be fully done with the work at 35. You think I stay this young and this good looking without the mindset of I'm working my ass off, but I'm retiring soon? That is my sanctuary. In my head, in the back of my head, I'm like, only a couple more years, bro. Just think, you're gonna be chilling every day after a couple years. You can do live streams every day. You're gonna be so bored. You're gonna have so much time on your hands. Your kids are gonna be in school. It's the dream, brother. The dream. I'm already living the dream, but that's the dream. Retired, just messing around for the heck of it. Doing videos and streams and selling on eBay just cause. Maybe I could even travel to shows. Who knows? Who knows? It's not about doing Pokemon full time. It's about doing Pokemon because I want to do Pokemon. Not because it's my sole income source. That bothers me so much. Unless you are really providing a service, which again, we have people. Our Discord, Turtle, the GOAT, he grades a lot. He travels and grades. It's a full-time gig. And honestly, I hope you fucking crush it, bro. I hope you crush it. Also, I need somebody to supply me with PSA 10 modern cards when I finally go on a modern bender. Doctor, thoughts on the Pokey... Somebody said it's not Pokey Knee. It's Pokey Any. It's Pokey Knee if I say it's Pokey Knee. Anyways, Pokey Any and the Barboach pump. Dude, did he really pump Barboach? Like, and if someone was buying that, someone really stupid bought that. Or I guess he bought so many. I haven't even really looked into it. I saw a little bit of the wrap. I thought that was hilarious. I think it's silly. I think we need shit like that. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Barboach? The Barboach. Jodo John. I can see it now. Charlie giving a catch up on politics and how the world's gonna go, man. R.I.P. Jacob, facts. Austin. that doesn't what I meant by Obsidian Flames. He meant OnlyFans, Orion. He meant OnlyFans. Read between the lines. Flea market is great. Nanomosaurus Rex. Can you say this 10 times fast? Red glue gun blue. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. My brain is too slow for that right now. On God, she messed up in the head. I don't know why. I still have the card. All right. I gotta catch up. Dude, get out of here, dude. Pokey NE in the building. Let's go. The answer is so obvious. What is so? Billy, it's really me. Let's go, bro. Yo, shout out to Billy in the building. Jennifer, man. Dang it. What did Jennifer say? I want to know what Jennifer said. I didn't even read it. Pokey Annie, here to dorp some more bars. Bro, the fact that you spit bars is like, I fucking love it. Dude, much respect. Nothing but respect. I'm probably sitting on a house or more. LOL dorp. Shiesty A. Jacob. Pictures or it's all like, guys, let's not get into that, all right? Don't make me flex up in here. Play nice, everybody. Play nice. Pokey Any is the plug for product. Pass on the Barboach. Bye, Barboach. Anybody got a good Discord? Our Discord's great for drops, truly. That's all people want Discords now. Anyways, join our Discord where we just shoot the shit and get nothing accomplished. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Pokey knee, you mean? Dude, thank you. See, even Pokey knee wants me to say Pokey knee. Oh, man. Hey, don't hate on the mustache. I work hard for this. You have to trim it in a certain way. Otherwise, it's not perfectly even. It takes time. A lot of effort, okay? I got to look good for all of the man boys. BTK, that better be a compliment. That better be a fucking compliment. Anthony Davies, morning from the UK. Dude, I fucking love when people are in here from across the world. Makes my fucking day. Orion, how many bro, what? How many subs to go bald? I've shit you not. I am that thirsty. If you get me to 10K subs tonight, I will shave my head. I'm shameless, brother. Dude, this hair, you can see this hair? See how perfect this is? You know how difficult it is to keep hair like this? Especially in this hobby. People lose their hair quick in this hobby. Especially when they miss out on the Pokemon drops. I will go bald for you guys. Get me to 10K subs. It's not even a lot. It's literally 2,400 subs. Give me 25% growth overnight. Share the fuck out of this stream right now. Raid my stream. I will go bald. I will cry a little bit. I will literally cry a little bit because I don't even know if it's worth 2,500 subs. Because you can lose the subs. You can just... Dude, that's the funniest shit. That's the funniest shit. Bro. Fortress, you're amazing, dude. You're amazing. Yeah. Bro, I'm dying. Slow pokey. That's a stash of power. Leave him alone. Leave me alone. Oh, God. You guys legitimately, like, I can't make this shit up. You guys crack me up. This is why I love this shit. This is why I love this shit. File, how we doing? Hey, can I buy a laptop, Mom? No, you have a laptop and a tablet. I know, but the camera quality sucks. You don't need a camera to record YouTube vids. That's not life after high school. Just wait. Just wait until you don't get your dream job. It'll be your life after high school. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Bro, tonight is impossible, but by the end of the year, definitely impossible. Oh, man. It's somewhere between... It's somewhere between Bieber, Potter, Dahmer. That's what I am. I'm a Bieber, Potter, Dahmer. I'm a Bieber, Potter, Dahmer. I like that. It's easy. That's fun to say. It'll grow back. Bro, when you get older, I don't know. Speak for yourselves, but when you get older, it takes like 6 months to grow your hair out again. Oh, man. I don't know if I could shave my eyebrows. Dude, that's that's a tough commitment. You can't come back from that. Like, you can't come back from that. I can wear a hat. I'll just wear a hat. I'll be bald and I'll wear a hat. Actually, I wouldn't wear a hat because every single video I'd be like, disclaimer, I'm only bald because I did it for the subs. Oh, man. Dude, if there was a big streamer that just caught wind of this, I think they would easily raid my channel for me to shave my head. Like, full shave. Oh, man. Do you know how that would be messy? That would be real messy. The real question is, are we getting an encore for the rap battle? I always wanted to be a rapper. The worst part about going bald is having to shave every day to afford the horseshoe, to avoid the horseshoe hair look. Oh, man. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It just comes right out of me. We can't play about that too much because there's people will be triggered. The bald people will be triggered. Diana would get horny for that bald ass. You fuckers. You fuckers. Oh, man. Oh, man. Farting up a storm right now, borderline following through. Oh, my God. Don't tell her I said that, though. Oh, man. Diana puts up with so much with me. She puts up with so much with me. I work in a hardware store. So boring. I hate it. I always wanted to make content, any sort, for real. Like, really. Bro, dead ass, if you somehow can do like a stream while you're at the hardware store, like, dude, people love seeing people doing everyday shit. And I would do it with bartending, but we have music on and there's copyright issues there. I mean, one of these days I will just do a stream in the bar and I just won't turn the music on yet. I won't turn it on yet. We're gonna do a bar stream, guys. There's a bald filter. No, I can't. I would look horrible. Oh, Lord. I don't even know if he has... Pokini doesn't have the power. He does not have the authority. He does not have the authority to pull that off. Also, I don't know if I would love him or resent him. Every time I would see his videos, I'd just be like, that motherfucker right there is the reason I'm bald today. Oh, I would be the guy to put is all on a marketing campaign trying to bald you. Right? I think people would be I don't know. I think it could work because I think people like him so much. I think people like him so much that they would be like, yeah, let's fuck this kid up. We're gonna fuck this kid up and make him bald. I'm tired about this kid talking about vintage constantly. How many subs for you to take edibles and live stream afterwards? Oh man. I love a good edible. I love a good I love a good edible. Guys, that would be a weird stream. Let me tell you, that would be a weird stream. Trust me. I feel like I mean everybody. Nobody's great on stream when they're cooked. Like when they're fully cooked, nobody's great on stream. Now, drinking is a totally different thing. I mean, it's an oh no. Oh no. Poking your emails, videos, live streams, rap. I'd make it happen. Fuck. Dude, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, dude, you're the goat, dude. uh, oh man. Uh, I mean, dude, I'm shameless. It wouldn't take many subs. Uh, get me to 15K subs. Get me to 15K subs, bro. We'll whip up some edible brownies. We'll whip up some edible brownies. I will put a platter right here. If that's what you want, give the people what they want. They'll just put a platter right here with brownies. And I say brownies because I'm I ain't no bitch. I'll do it. I'll do it. But it's got to be brownies. 15K for the for the platter of brownies. Oh fuck. Oh man, smart life ideas. We're just shooting the shit. He did not have one right now. We'd convince you that opening all your product is a good idea. Oh. How many subs for you to get on acid then stream? I'll tell you right now. I'll down some mushies. I'll down some mushies. Get me to 15K. It's all the same to me. Dude, that would actually be a lot of fun. I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be hilarious. It could ruin my reputation, but like, this is YouTube. What reputation do I have? I run a bar. I literally am a shithead for work. Oh man. Tell me a story of when you got too high. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many good stories. One time when I was 16, I got super baked. It was like one of the first times I'd ever smoked. We'll just say the first time I'd ever smoked. Me and another guy, or two guys? Me and another guy and two girls. We all snuck out. We all met up on the same street. And then we broke into, well, we didn't break into, we just scaled a fence. It sounds a lot cooler saying we broke into. We scaled a fence and we went skinny dipping. I was 16. Okay, that's probably TMI for the stream, but that's there's a lot of other crazy ones too, but that's, I feel like, probably one of the more PG ones. I have something. If I get to 20,000 subs, if I get to 20,000 subs, like let's say in 1 month, if I get it to 20,000 subs, I'll tell you guys one of the most embarrassing things. I'll tell you one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. But that's like, that shit stays in the vault unless my channel blew up and I could become truly shameless. Okay. Okay, dude, I gotta catch up. I gotta fucking catch up with you guys. I need to bald this man. He's competition. Uh, you could just fool us with fake brownies with no THC. Brother, brother, when an edible kicks in, my eyes would be bloodshot. I mean, I imagine my eyes would be bloodshot. You would know. You would definitely know, and people would notice. I'm much different. I think even Fortress knows that there have been streams where I forgot we were gonna do a stream, and I might have done a little tokey toke, and all of a sudden I'm like being kind of weird on stream. I think he knows. I don't like it. I don't like the lack of control. I like relaxing. You know, I like when I'm relaxing, but for a stream, I like to be in control. Even though it's funny, I feel like to attract success, you need to let go of control. You know, all those gurus on YouTube, they're like, manifest, let go. I love that. My YouTube is like so random. I like follow all kinds of people. It's really not like all Pokemon, but like when I am scrolling, I feel like when I'm looking at Pokemon, it's like all the same type of content lately. And it really ticked me off recently. Billy, Neo sets, what's your favorite of the four? Discovery's sick because of the evolutions. Rev is sick because of the dogs and the OG Shinings. Destiny's sick because of the Shinings. And then Genesis with the Lugia. I'm going to say Destiny has the Shinings. But I'm going to be honest, I think I like Neo Genesis the most. It has the shittest quality, but Neo Genesis has Feraligatr, the T17 Typhlosion, Lugia. The dogs are dope. I love the dogs, but I think Neo Genesis honestly is like one of my favorite for the Neo sets. The Heracross, really cool. You look like Dahmer. What's your estimate value on your collection? I don't know. $500,000, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe like 600 or 700. Smart life. I'm just kidding. No, I'm sorry. I need to learn how to read between the lines. No way he'd take mushies at 15K. Bro, don't doubt me. I meet a lot of hip people in the bar that have access to hip things. Don't doubt me. I will make some wild happen. You won't see me. I'm not going to incriminate myself per se, but I might say, all right, guys, you wanted me to be all mushy? You wanted me to be mushy at 15K? My whole life has been about experiences. I'm a firm believer in life should be full of experiences. Anyways, do that with what you will. Hair is temporary. It'll be gone soon anyways. One guy, one jar. Anything for the subs. I know. Total sellout. Arby's cards. Ryan's like, what did I just come into? Oh, bro, we're clowning so hard. The girl left and the guys stayed. Ah, man. The boys. With the boys. Ah, man. You'd start buying Chinese. I already want to buy Chinese. That shit's crazy. That market's going so nutty right now. Jodo John, I used to give myself haircuts practically bald. I used to shave it off or shave it all with a thin mohawk. Bro, I'm so lucky. Diana gives me the most crucial haircuts. I'm looking for a fellow Slugma enjoyer. I don't mind Slugma. I mean, I think Slugma is better looking than Mag Cargo. Fortress, if Ryan takes shrooms, he's definitely going to trip over his Pokemon collection and the hollow foils. Dude, I gotta admit, y'all, like, that would probably be kind of wild. You're just like, whoa, this is so nuts. I have an epiphany and just decide, you know what, guys? All this stuff is materialism. I will say, when you take those, if you want to distance yourself as far as possible from materialism and consumerism. I mean, it really, when you're having an epiphany from mind-altering substances, you realize that all of this stuff is just shit. A lot of it is just shit. Like, you don't need it. You wonder why it's in your life. It even might make you panic a little bit. I feel like materialism, consumerism is really for the sober-minded, really. When you step outside of your normal way of thinking, you realize a lot of this stuff, you don't need it. Like, real talk. And you don't need anything. You don't need mind-altering shit to know that. You know it deep down. That, like, you don't need anything. You don't need any of this stuff. It's not going to make you happy. He just tried fentanyl once. Dr. Rocket, that shit'll kill you. Please look at your Discord, Pokey, whatever, real quick. Dude, if I do that, I don't think you realize I'm not on a computer. I can't, like, double back to my Discord. I feel like if I do that, the stream is gonna go down. Like, I don't know for sure if I can, like, scroll up and check the Discord. Someone just tell me what's going on in the Discord. Jacob Henderson got a ballpark figure on total collection value. People are very fascinated with what my collection is worth. Again, I'm gonna say roughly like 500, 600, 700,000, somewhere in that area. Adam, Diana is a beauty. Bring her into the... Are you saying I'm not beautiful? Well, now I gotta drink one of that. Because now I'm just self-conscious. Look at the Discord. I can't right now. I can't. Nigo, I took LSD once. I had that feeling once before. It's once in a lifetime feeling for sure. Insane. I don't know. I've had the feeling a couple times that I have way too much shit in my life. Like, I don't need the cars. I don't need, I have a Rolex, which that was like a really big purchase for me at the time. I was like, I always wanted one. Don't need that shit. Barely ever wear it now because all it's going to do is cause people to judge you anyways. I did sell a lot of my jewelry, though, to help us save up for a house, though. Okay. Austin, yeah, my dumbass friend told me 10 drops of acid was a good starting amount. Holy bro, what? That's crazy. That is crazy. Thank you for not being a screen clicker PokeTuber. Dude, magic, thank you. That's literally, that is the accolade that I want. That is the respect that I want. Is that, yes, my videos suck ass and they don't get views. But at the end of the day, when you're going to build up your channel and your brand and like who you are, what do you want it to be? What do you want people to know you for? I sure as fucking hell don't want them to know me for pumping bullshit and fucking ripping people off on whatnot. No offense to people that, that people crush it out there. Dude, I know guys that like are dripped out at the shows and all they do is whatnot. That's where the money's at, is whatnot. Really, it's not even sealed investing. Dude, do whatnot. I know guys that are probably banking just as much as Rudy doing whatnot. But it's sleazy. It's not ethical. And like, sure, you can make a lot of money, but someday people are going to get older. And someday they're going to be like, yeah, that's the mother, they're like way ripped me off on this. And like, word spreads quick in this hobby. Even me selling stuff on eBay, I'm like, probably shouldn't be listing this for this price or even selling for this price because, then you're like a piece of shit for like selling stuff above market. But I am a good seller and I fucking take pride in that shit. And I'm fighting the good fight, selling a couple items a day. And that's okay with me. I don't need to make it rich, but I do want to build up my eBay, and it would be cool to get to a point where the fees aren't so blood-sucking, and maybe I could sell shit at market or even under market. Do you know how good it would feel to actually hook people up and make money doing it? That's the dream in Pokemon. That's the true dream. Helping people build their collections, right? It really is. That's the true dream, is like a community of people that love you, respect you, fuck with you like you're their brother. That's what I want. That's what I've always wanted with YouTube. That's what, I mean, human beings, that's what we all want. We want love, respect, brotherhood. You know, it's the whole reason like fraternities have had any success, right? That's what we want. Respect and love. I love big women. Fuck, bro. Mini Jim, you can live your truth, bro. You live your truth. People who do whatnot steal products over market is kind of crazy. Fortress cooked, bro. No. Why you guys do me like that? Why you guys do me like that? Oh no, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Oh my god. Bro, I look good as a chick. Oh my god. I'm dying, y'all. Fucking dying. Okay. It's not that funny, Ryan. They just made you he just made me look like a girl. Got something in my throat there, guys. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm literally dying right now. You fuckers. You fuckers, look what you did to me. You made me pretty. Oh. Fuck, guys. So, like, I think I came down with the next strain of COVID. If I die, I want you guys to know that some of the happiest moments I've had were in these streams recently. Seriously. I mean, that would come way after the fact of spending time with my family and having sex, but these streams have been great. But, fuck. I've been fucked up for a month, guys. I've been fucked up for a month. And it's been funny. It's made my voice different. It's made me raspy. It makes me laugh more. It's kind of weird. It's like really, truly infectious. But like, I probably need to see a doctor. I'm actually like a little bit worried about it. I'm like, dude, what if something like crazy did happen? Like, what if your immune system is like actually really compromised and you're just ignoring it and fucking being a man and working through it? Because that's what men do. That's what we fucking do. We're like dying and we're like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't need to see a doctor. What does a dude that went to school for 8 years have on me? Right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Jamie, you know what's worse than people selling over market? Is people who buy the overpriced product. True. Fortress with the dub, you fucker. You fucking made me a chick. You made me like an alternative chick too. Like why the purple and blue hair? You couldn't even give me like beautiful blonde hair. Come on now. Nobody wants to date her. I would be prettier than that. You should have made me prettier. Oh man. I'm cooked. I'm fucking cooked. You look like that That one Sonic villain. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, bro, if I took a bong rip, I would die. Like, my respiratory is fucked, bro. It's fucked. Orion, Gem Mint just posted Expedition Reverse 10s on eBay for insane prices. I think he's making a statement about their true value. Yeah, I mean, bro, Expedition is sick. That's a sick set. And honestly, the reverses are really hard to find and they're really, really low pop. There's one of my homies called me today and he's like, bro, you're gonna want this. Also, I don't want you to get robbed. Please, like, fucking get a safe for your house because you have way too many fucking nice cards. But I have a Hariyama Emerald reverse stamped hollow pop 6, $500, bro. $500 and it's yours. $500 and you can have the Hariyama, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna go quick. These reverse stamps are going quick. And I actually really want the card, but I'm not doing, I can't do 500. Definitely making a statement. David Ramirez, those bong rips. I wish, bro. I wish. Dude, they need to, you good, sweetie. I fucking hate you, bro. I hate you. Oh no. I think I'm making too much noise. Our son just woke up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'd be a piece of shit if I don't go check on my son. Hold on. Little buddy was having a nightmare, I think. He was having a little nightmare. That was such a reality check. Guys, being a dad is crazy. It's crazy. I have 2 little human beings that depend on me and look up to me. I hope I can make them proud. Seriously, like, real talk. I hope I can make my kids proud. Like, I hope they're proud of me. I hope they see that, like I have a good work ethic, but honestly, real talk, I didn't work this hard until I had kids. Like, having kids just, like, fucking pushed me over the edge, bro. So now when Orion needs more clicks, we need to post the girls. You guys are diabolical. You guys are fucking diabolical. Rowan McDowell, bro's got lung cancer. Bro, stop, bro. That's scary as shit. Don't say that. Plus, if I had lung cancer, I feel like I'd be losing my hair. Having sex does topple streaming. Not gonna... Oh, man. It's called becoming a man. You could have inhaled a fart and gotten pneumonia. Fortress, Dr. Rocket made you a chick. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Better be good. You don't even need to save the stash. You didn't want to check the Discord, so I brought Discord to you. Wait, what is that? Is that? Oh yeah, that's just a Mewtwo. I was like, wait a minute, that looks like some alien. You guys. No, I didn't. AI did. He's gonna have more nightmares if he looks at the Discord. Steve Beats, bro's worried about his hair more than anything. Bro, that's a big fear. That's a big fear, man. Getting older and losing hair, that's definitely a fear of mine. We're not even gonna put that into existence. Can't happen. Can't happen. Shit, Dr. Eggman from Sonic, I see it now. No! Bubba Ramos, how we doing? Oh, we made it. I made it to the bottom of the chat. You freaking jokesters. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. God damn. Hits the spot. Perry, how we doing tonight? Real talk though, guys. True medicine right here. Orion made it to the bottom by skipping 50% chat. What's your I quit size of nest egg for retirement? Yo, what's good, Liam? How we doing? I do have a safe. I just have to move it. I still have to move that from the old place. And it's fucking heavy as shit. I don't know, man, because we're working, like, I say I'll retire at 35, but, like, I don't know. I think man needs meaning and purpose and some kind of fulfillment. And the bar's cool, man. The bar allows me to socialize with people. And, like, that's something that, like, that's, like, very real. It's like real life shit. So, I don't know. But, like, when I dream about my QuantumScape investment, bro, they put a battery in a Ducati. They put a fucking battery in a Ducati. Like, bro, it's gonna work out. I'm very confident it's gonna work out. I think in this day and age, like, $1 million doesn't even go that far. It really doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. But yeah, $1 million. $1 million, I think I could officially say I'm a millionaire if I had $1 million liquid. That would be pretty sick. And then I could make guru videos. I could be one of those douchebags that's like, guys, let me tell you, the secret to success is manifesting. It's not investing in a company that seems like they're never going to come out with a product, and then overnight you become a successful millionaire after 5 years of waiting. That is not success. Success is manifesting. Manifest greatness. Nothing can get in the way if you manifest. Oh man, I love those type of videos. I geek off on those type of videos. Hyundai said something about solid state batteries. They're not the legit solid state batteries. QuantumScape is the only company that has the juice. I'm telling you right now. Orion, in your opinion, what would you rather have? First edition Charizard PSA 10 or have sex, but you can only have sex once a year? Wait, what? That makes no sense. Of course I'm going to pick the first edition Charizard. What? That's not even a choice. Wait, in your opinion, what would you rather have? Yeah, there's no what? It's you have to have like first edition Charizard, but you can only have sex one time in a year. I think that's what you meant. First edition Charizard, but you have sex one time a year. Or yeah, you gotta rephrase. You gotta rephrase, buddy. Are you saying first edition Charizard, no sex all year? Yeah, that's more like, yeah, you gotta Yellow, recognize addiction, embrace healing, your journey, our support. I appreciate you, Yellow. I appreciate you because I'm definitely a Pokemon crack addict for sure. Perry, I'm bored, so I'm gonna list the fears I have. I can remember because I have too many. Fear of spiders, fear of heights, assessment, going places I don't know. Don't test me. I really like first edition Charizard. I could definitely go celibate. I could do it. I could definitely do it. Oliver, how much will you pay for first edition Charizard? Honestly, it's kind of funny. I feel like I feel like first edition Charizard is actually like severely undervalued at 265. I think that's what it's at. That card to me is a $500,000 card. It's gonna be $1 million card. Right up there with the trophies. I'll rephrase. First edition PSA 10 Zard with 0 sex. Whoa. For the rest of my life? No, absolutely not. Because the thing is, let me tell you something. I have a lot of nice cards. They don't bring happiness. You guys already know that because you guys have other nice cards as well. Whenever you get a nice card that you've been going after, you still feel that void, right? You appreciate it within your means, but you feel the void. Sex it's incredible. Even when you're married, it's incredible. It is the universal peak of manhood and a high, right? It can't really be compared to anything else. Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that Charizard big time because there's a lot of guys that have that Charizard that get no sex, and that is never gonna be me. Never, ever. I'm the man in that respect, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop right there before I get too cringy. Didn't someone do a trade for 400K? Yes, that's been talked about back in 2021 at the peak. Glory to God. Oh, we got some Jesus stuff. Any Dragonite fans? Dude, Dragonite is sick. Dude, I love the Expedition Dragonite, and I really want to send mine to get graded. Shout out to Ice Wallow Cub. I don't know what that is. This guy, Fuchs. Let's go. I don't know if I've ever talked about it. I think I have on stream before. I've been with a lot of women before Diana, though. And you could say, oh, that's not gentlemanlike. That's not, that's such a weird brag, right? That's not honorable. But even Diana knows I probably would have had no shot with her if I didn't build that up through dating a lot of people, having a lot of experiences. I think I'm pretty unique in this hobby in that sense that I feel like a lot of like the people that have like the nicest cards in this hobby, I wonder, I'm like, did they get any though? Because that's more important than owning a piece of cardboard. That's really all it is. And we place all this value on it, and that's valid. But you're not living life if you're missing out on that, really. Like, and that's why I think a lot of people are like, Pokemon card collecting, that's kind of weird. People don't understand it. But you can have both. You can have it all. That whiskey is getting to me, guys. This is a dangerous turning point where I'm down to the bottom of this, and I'm gonna end up regretting what I say. You mean I can't live off of a flashlight once a year for Zardy Boy? Well, dude. Yeah, no, not worth it. Also, he didn't specify. He didn't get into specifics about if there are any other workarounds. And I still think the real deal is better than anything, We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. You guys are getting me into trouble. They're going to get me into trouble. Oh my God. You tried to get me. What do you think about the megas right now? I'm feeling like their price jumps aren't as severe as I'd expect with the new mega set releasing. For example, the Mega Lucario promo card. I was never that big of a fan of the megas. Ugh. So I think a lot of vendors probably like resellers are like, oh, this is an easy play. Buy megas. Megas are going to be huge. But I don't know if megas were ever super, super popular. There's plenty of people out there that love the megas, but I don't know if the megas were ever super popular. So that being said, like I, you know, I don't know if they should be going up that much. I will say the Mega Rayquaza is badass. That card is going to go up, especially once we get a modern Mega Rayquaza. Vintage Mega Rayquaza is going to go up for sure. Mega Charizard also is another one of those. I think buying either of those Megas is a safe move. The other ones, I don't know. I don't know. Flashback Gaming, Groudon. Groudon's pretty sick. Clutch Cassidy got the pokes and the pum. Respect. I mean, like, yeah, it's not something to talk about, right? I will say, I have a lot of guy friends at the bar. Holy crap, guys. I have 2% battery. My phone is going to die. Holy crap. I got to run downstairs and get a charger. Holy crap. What I was going to say, if the stream dies, though, is that I know a lot of guys at the bar. I serve a lot of guys, and men don't know how to talk to women in this day and age. Men seriously have no idea how to talk to women in this day and age, and it's really pathetic. Okay, we got a charger. We got to act fast, boys. We got to act quick. Really should just cut the stream off, but we're going to act quick. We're going to see if we can make this work. My phone is probably still going to die because it has such low battery right now, and I just don't know if it's going to be able to sustain the stream. You know what? We'll give a different angle. We'll go like this right here. Oh. It's actually not bad. It's actually really not bad. It's actually kind of a sick angle. You sit here. Wait, hold up. Is this weird? You got Bulbasaur right here. Wait. All right, Bulbasaur is just chilling in the background. We're chilling with Bulbasaur. Oh, yeah, I can do this. I can do this for a little bit longer. This guy cares about his hair so much. Maybe I do, bro. Maybe I do care about my hair. And we can see Gengar up top, which is sick. Yeah, guys have no idea how to talk to women these days, and it's wild. I think it's wild. Dude, the stream is going to sustain. We have 3% battery. Let's go. Okay. I look like BTK. I don't even know what that is. Wonder why people are going around killing everyone. Girls make it impossible to court because they are not traditional anymore, yet want traditional men. Nah, I'm good. Glad I had my kids already. So, you know, I want to talk about Pokemon, but if we're here, like, for the boys, right, no one's going to watch this stream to the end. So it's for people that are in here right now. I was watching this YouTuber, and he's like a guru. He's like walking around. He's got this massive house in the background, and he made some really good points. Men are giving up too soon, and I think settling down, I think there's a misconception that, like, it is good to start a family, but even for us, you know, we had our family young, and that's great, and I'm successful, but I'm an anomaly. I mean, most people, you have a family, and it makes it really hard to, like, actually continue your goals. All right, we got to set Bulbasaur right there. That's better. Still not quite how I want it. All right, there we go. It's perfect. Don't fucking wake up my Bulbasaur. I think we're giving up too soon. But I do want to say, I think that's a cop-out that, like, women are not traditional. No, there's traditional women out there. I just think men and women think so differently, and we just don't understand each other anymore. And I'm constantly, like, when me and Diana have our fights or, like, talk about things, I really try to not dominate the conversation and discount how she feels, because that's another thing. Men don't know how to talk about their feelings. And I grew up and it was okay to talk about your feelings. But a lot of men didn't grow up like that, and their dads or the men in their lives just kind of were closed off. So I think, it's a generational thing. And yeah, it's nice guys finish last, unfortunately. And then girls get older and they want a nice guy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I shouldn't be given, any kind of advice. Hold on. Mega Septile is gone. Mega Dragonite is peak. I don't know how I feel about the Dragonite. The robots these days are pretty realistic, not gonna lie. Facts. Secret rare Mega Charizard Blue is fire. Will we survive? All right, hold on, guys. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip like most of the stream because I'm gonna get down. The boys. I do like to play Call of Duty. I'm hoping this stream is going way longer than I had intended, honestly. But you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. That's pretty good. That was pretty good, guys. For like Hagrid, that was pretty good. You're a wizard, Harry. I don't know. That's pretty good. Holy Pokemon collection. It's light stuff in the back. It's all just display. Maybe this is how we should do streams. This is cool. It's a different angle. Why can't I teach Pikachu Water Blast? Okay, Turtle. Oh yeah. Chicago Collecticon back in April. There was actually an erotic expo upstairs in the same building. A lot of vendors bailed on day 2 to go there. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Why would I want to pay for a date for a girl who's seeing 5 other dudes whose expectation is a 10, even though she's a 6? Nah, men are just going home and going out because it's free and easy. But bro, the guys that I see come into the bar, they're so weird with women. Like men really have forgot. We don't even know how to compliment women anymore. It's like, why am I saying we don't know how to, like, I'm not in the dating world anymore. So I'm just saying, like, it's weird. I see a lot of dating interactions at the bar, and it's weird, man. I don't see a lot of couples anymore. And when I do, you can always tell they're like on different wavelengths. Like, men and women are just built, we're built so different. Yeah, growing up with a dad is already, yeah, I know. Bob the Pebble, this guy's definitely like Pokemon. This guy definitely like Pokemon just a little bit. Cheeseburger Fresh, who is going to protect Charlie's little girls? Oh God, come on. Can you stick your thumb in Bulbasaur's? Oh, that's great. Okay. Roman the Great. Got any early 2000s Pokemon stuff? A lot. Honestly, this would be a good angle to like sit with slabs and just like go over slabs. Like, honestly, this could be kind of cool to just like go over slabs that way. I don't know. Bri, can you show us your favorite card, please? No, I can't do it. It's too late. I'm too tired. But hey, keep coming out. I wasn't joking. Do it. But I will say, I feel like the dating apps. I feel like the dating apps are really to blame. Like mostly the dating apps are to blame. Now I met Diana on a dating app, oddly enough. I met Diana on a dating app and things worked out, but I gotta say, I think the fact that we all have all these options makes it worse because there's choice paralysis. You're like, how do I know that this person is not better than the next swipe? That makes it tough. And honestly, I'm kind of glad to I'm like not kind of. I'm very lucky that I don't have to deal with the dating life anymore. But I'm not gonna lie, like if you guys are out there and you're single, dude, it's not like, oh, you're living the dream, you're living the bachelor life. Just wait, you'll settle down, everything is redundant and boring, and you'll be a miserable loser like me collecting Pokemon and begging my wife to be okay with me doing a stream till 2 in the morning. That's not the life. That's not the life. You need to appreciate, if you are single and you're looking, you need to appreciate that like you have that opportunity right now. And you need to like live it up. Enjoy it. Find a girl that thinks fucking Pokemon is sick, right? Find a girl that likes you for you. Why are people so weird? You know? You think I'm weird sitting here with my Pokemon and my Bulbasaur. Why are people so weird? How we doing, Raven? Okay. A lot of things are getting deleted. I have a Bulbasaur and I always put my thumb in his hole. Men just need to go to the gym religiously and they'll be fine. Fortress isn't wrong there. Are you taking care of yourself? Like, seriously, this is a good thing to talk about on a stream about with Pokemon because you get into collecting and like if you're sitting there and you're eating Doritos and watching a movie and looking at Pokemon cards on eBay and your body is going to shit. Like I have kind of a sleeper build, guys. I'm not like in an amazing shape, but I'm also not in shit shape and I'm gonna try and get in really, really good shape again. Like I think it's really easy when you're collecting to get so absorbed in it. Like people will be like, it's not like that big of a deal. But for me, I get really passionate about Pokemon and I could spend hours like creating a binder. That's time you could be at the gym. That's time you could be putting work in, taking care of your body, right? Like we have this incredible thing, right? Especially those of us that can walk, can see, have all of our limbs. Like, dude, don't take that stuff for granted. Like, real talk. Like, it's so funny. These Pokemon streams, just like they just end up way out of left field. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it. Ryan, when are you gonna start collecting One Piece? I don't know. When I finally complete Pokemon. No, I have no idea. I'm gonna go after Yu-Gi-Oh next, and yeah. Scroll all the way down. So many people are just being timed out. I can't even see what they say. Nice mustache. Thank you. I appreciate that. Beautimus, because trauma. All right, that's a good one. Why are men not looking for relationships? Because of trauma. That's not wrong. I was hurt really, really bad from my first like real long-term relationship. And I'm gonna tell you guys some real shit right now. Real shit. I never fucking recovered from that relationship. Never. I have a great life. I have my dream house. I have 5 fucking cars. 5 cars. I have an amazing Pokemon card collection. I run a bar. I own a bar. I have the dream life. I have 2 beautiful children. Everything. And even Diana knows this about me because I've been upfront about it. Some people take a fucking part of you and you will never get it back. And that's some real shit. That's some real shit. And I can see why when a man goes through that, it's very, very hard to come back from it. Dude, holy shit, so many people are being timed out. Y'all are the best mods ever. Guess there's a lot of people just being full of shit. It's that time of the night when the trolls come out. Is that what we're calling women now? I couldn't even see what. Eat eggs and chicken and cut the carbs. That's not wrong either. Like, we love our carbs, but like you have to eat the boring shit over and over again. 100 push-ups a day, easy as fuck workout. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. We can do this. We can do this. Honestly, I should do some push-ups right now. And I probably can't do very many, honestly. I probably cannot even do more than 10 push-ups. That's how, like, 2 months of not going to the gym. 2 months of not going to the gym. Mario, if you're watching Airbud 2, it inspires you to go to the gym. Are you really going to sit there and let a golden retriever beat you in a game of football? That's great. Raven, I got a first edition Squirtle card. Is that any good? It's pretty sick. Good old Squirtle. Squirty Squirtle. Hiromo, what's good, brother? What's up, Orion? Airbud never let the trauma keep him down, but he still felt it. Butt sauce. Dang, Orion, you're up late. I know, bro. We're putting the team on our back. We're going for 100 subs tonight. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Every single time I do a stream, I get like way more subs than when I do videos. The streams pay off. They do. And it's so fucking easy. Like, I think though, because I only do it once a week, I don't take it that seriously. People probably wouldn't enjoy it if I was just always streaming, or maybe I should stream more. Maybe I should stream during the day. I don't know. I want y'all's feedback on like streaming more. Like, should I stream during the day? I mean, I probably shouldn't because I have other shit I need to do. But maybe streaming more nights, like 2 nights a week instead. Wednesday and Fridays, like happy Fridays, you know? I don't know. Kathos Prime, you teach me and I teach you. Pokemon, you teach me and I teach you. Pokemon. We just got another sub. You better have subbed for these awesome, dope streams. Yeah, I'm up way too late. Oh no. Oh no, Jubba. Jubba the Hutt was timed out by Austin Reed for 86,000 seconds. Oh no, Jubba. Why report the channel? Why'd you time him out? No. No fucks. Hiromo became a member. Right on. Right on. Wait, what am I missing? Selena's tattoos. Orion, your videos... Oreo. Your videos are like the only thing I enjoy watching on YouTube. Really? Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Do you like tag slabs? I think tag's okay, honestly. They get a lot of shit. But the problem with tag is that they're being pumped and marketed by the same people that are like they're like pumping the nice that they have the nicest slabs, but they're also the same people that are investing in the company. That's part of the problem with tag. But like tag could be great. Tag could be huge in the future. And there are some people that are like full on tag buyers. I just hope they don't get burned. So for their sake, I hope tag does really well in the long term. And I'm sure they will. But who knows? Ryan for real looks like a chill guy. Bro, thank you. I am a really chill guy. I should have 100K subs already. What the fuck? David Chen, subscribe. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Like, I kind of feel like by now there should be like 200 or 300 people in the stream. Kind of feels kind of crazy that there's not more than that. Like, there's only 50 people in here. It's kind of wild to me. Like, how many people are just like hanging out like this? Beatrice, stream with Jones. Fortress, Going to the gym encourages social engagement and is overall good for your mental health. It'll make you more confident to go out, and that's when you find someone, not on Bumble, Tinder. Bro, not necessarily. If you have some really good photos, like literally it doesn't you don't even have to have that great of a social media. If you're literally like I don't really do social media, but you have some good ass photos, like I'm not saying like some good photos with your friends or like wearing a certain thing. I'm saying like literally having a friend that's basically a photographer, like when you have photos like that, bro, it sets you way apart from the competition. It's all about making yourself look pretty in a box. You know what I'm saying? Um, Beautimus, it's so hard to cop from the Pokemon Center. God, how do you feel about the queue system? It's fucking lame. I fucking hate it. JMC, I don't even smoke anymore, but I'd love to rip a bong with Orion. Me too, bro. I would love that with you. Finger blaster? Oh, God. I reported your live for hating on Charlie. I don't even fucking... What? What? That's like such a weird troll because I'm like super neutral. So I never once said anything that was hating on Charlie. Magic, do you watch anime? Dude, I barely have time to watch jack shit. But one of my favorite things is Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with Game of Thrones. I'm really excited for the next season. I love dragons, and like I don't just love dragons. I kind of have an obsession with Game of Thrones because it has dragons in it. And like, where are the cool movies with like medieval shit and dragons? I long for that kind of stuff. And like Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings series, Star Wars series. I mean, I love all the nerdy shit, but like really, I love like medieval type stuff. And I feel like the Hobbit collection was horrible. Like Desolation of Smaug, like Smaug. I wish they would have done better with that. Anyways, have a great day, Kings. I appreciate that. Isaac Tomo was good. No one is hating on that, you weirdo. I'm new. Can I have a shout out? Shout out to the newbie. Brandon, how we doing? LaShawn Dingle Nuts. Let's go with the Dingle Nuts. Let's go. Ryan, do you like my profile picture? I can't really see the profile pictures. Oh my God. Wait, is that me? Is that me? Let's go. Let's go. I fart on X. What? You talk about shit that shouldn't be on stream. I'm gonna boot you. Simple. Cardboard nerd. I just cranked out 25 push-ups. I feel like I'm gonna die. My wrist weak as fuck at mid-40s. Bro, you're making me want to crank out some push-ups. I could see like being like a part-time, full-time streamer where we're just sitting in here talking about shit. I could really see that. Streaming's kind of cool in that respect. Did you play all the Pokemon games? I did not. But I did play Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Those were goated. I also played the updated Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Orion, it's 2 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday. There would be 100 to 200 people if you streamed on Saturday or Sunday. That's true. Okay, maybe we should do a Saturday night or a Sunday night stream. I'm off on Sundays, but that's pushing it because that's my one day of like full peace. But we could pull it off. And it's like, Orion, how bad do you fucking want it? You say you want it. How bad do you want it? Wednesdays ain't it. Yeah, you might be right, bro. But if we test this theory and it doesn't really make a difference, then I'm sticking with Wednesdays. But we'll probably still stick with Wednesdays. It's Orion, it's 2 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday. Empire of Nostalgia. Bro, you having a 700k Pokemon collection and to be putting 15k in the hobby a month, your parents must be from a wealthy background. Well, that's actually interesting. My parents were starving artists that came to Charlotte. My parents come from not shit. My dad's from a family of like 6 other siblings. Bro, my dad and his siblings fought for scraps. My dad was raised up on what he calls uh, um, benign negligence, I think he calls it. He said it so many times, benign negligence. Basically, my dad was raised in a way where, like, if you didn't break a bone or, like, seriously injure yourself, you're fine. Like, and if you wanted food, like, go out, get a job, find food. My mom went through some dark shit with her family. So, no, my parents don't come from a wealthy background. My parents fucking dude, I am like totally opposite of my parents though. Like, I'm like addicted to hustling and working and like making money. I'm definitely way more materialistic than they are. My parents want like nothing to do with shit. They just wanted to build a good life for their kids, and they bought a lot of property. My parents were like the first people in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Noda area uptown to buy property because no one fucking wanted property. It was such a bad area. It was so ghetto. Like, when my parents finally moved to a nice neighborhood, which they eventually did, and I pretty much grew up in that house. So I did grow up in a pretty decent neighborhood, but my sister did not. And my sister resents me for that a little bit. And we're good now. Like, me and my sister have a really good relationship now, but we didn't for many years recently. And it was mostly a resentment from how I grew up versus her. Anyways, long story short, my dad found a shotgun, a loaded shotgun that must have been thrown out of someone's window on our front yard in a house that, I mean, I was a baby in that house, but it was in the ghetto near where they were buying properties. And like, my parents, like, bro, my parents have such a fucking come up story. Me, I'm all about, like, I want a BMW. My parents sent me to private school. I was around rich kids, and I wasn't one of the rich kids, but I wanted what they had. I wanted their life, and so that motivated me a lot. Um, but like, I've grinded really hard for everything that I have, and I'm pretty proud of that. And it's something that I bring up a lot. Um, but did they help me with schooling? Yeah, they did. Did we end up opening a bar and now I'm a bartender? So like, my degree doesn't even matter. I have a degree in finance. It doesn't even fucking matter. I do Pokemon YouTube and bartend. Um, but bro, I work my ass off. I probably am up later than most people, like trying to get a plan together, trying to figure out what hustle I'm gonna make. But I think I'm gonna end up a lot better off than my parents, just because I found something like this hobby that is so easy to basically accumulate growth and value in, right? Like, my parents are buying property. I told my dad this today. Yeah, I know I'm like missing out on all the chat, but like, that's a good chat like to read. Like, I think it's good. Someone's saying, "Hey, I assume you come from a really wealthy background." That's a good chat to read. My dad was here today, and he was giving me shit because I was on my phone so much. And he was like, I come here, I visit you guys, and you're on your phone. And I'm like, Dad, you guys were workaholics when I was growing up. All you did was grind and work and be frugal as fuck. And now you're gonna give me shit that I'm on my phone responding to YouTube comments and checking eBay messages, and like, this is what I have to do to be successful. I have to monetize my life. I have to sit here and stream. Like, dude, you think not all streamers are happy. A lot of streamers are miserable. And I'm not like a streamer, but I think if I did this every day, I kind of would be. But anyways, my point is, like, bro, I've sacrificed so much time and put so much effort to be where I am. Like, I work my ass off. Anyways, we'll leave that where it is. But I almost forgot this, but I was telling my dad, you bought property? I'm renting out my old house, and I just bought a baller ass house for my family. And instead of buying property, I'm buying Pokemon cards that I think one day will be worth more than if I had bought property. You could say what you will about that, but I genuinely believe that vintage Pokemon cards will be the most crazy shit in the future. Like, it's gonna be like crypto 2.0. Okay, that's all I got for you guys, and that's why I keep preaching on YouTube to buy vintage Pokemon cards. Like literally, I think it's that easy. Now you have to have money to do that, but like, bro, it's 2025. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for people that can't figure out how to make money in different ways. There's so many ways to do it. Start an OnlyFans. Start showing your feet off. I don't know. But like, if you want something badly enough, you have to ask yourself internally, how badly do I want this? And what lengths am I willing to go to get the stuff that I want in life? You have to ask yourself that. I sacrificed a lot of my peace to be where I'm at today. I deal with a lot of fucking drunk people too, and it sucks sometimes. But anyways, that's hopefully I answered that as best as I could. What did I miss? You know there was Lord of the Rings trading cards and the actually movie props from Topps. Yes, that's actually sick. What are your thoughts on the prismatic sealed stamped promos? I honestly, prismatic evolutions has left such a bad taste in my mouth. Jeffrey Manalis, how we doing? Austin, 2 times a week. Just try it out. Not like you have to edit. I know, dude. Streaming is low key. Like, streaming is like way easier. What am I doing? Why am I making videos every day? I should just stream twice a week to supplement it. Like, maybe even not make videos every day. Do 2 streams a week, 5 videos a week. Selena's Tattoo's been following you for 2 or 3 years now. Damn, that's an OG. Big fan now. I remember it was like yesterday when you said when you sold a bunch of your first edition base set slabs, PSA 5 to 7 at Collecticon. Yeah, man. It feels like yesterday too. And I thought it was gonna be so easy to replace all those hollows. Nope. Turtle, all you have to do is shave your head and you'll get the subs. Yeah, he fucked that up, didn't he? Also, the hype when you bought the Skyridge Zard for 10K. Bro, the Skyridge Zard, that shit was crazy. And look where it's at now, bro. And I'm still doing this shit. You guys, your fucking heads are gonna explode. Your heads, like, you guys are gonna think I'm fucking mental. You're gonna think I'm mental. When you guys see the shit that I have coming in, you're gonna be like, yo, what is wrong with him? But it makes me happy, and I think it'll make you guys happy. Hyperthermia, laugh my ass, check the Discord around. Fuck you guys. Show me what's going on. Damn it. Show me someone just take a screenshot of the Discord and put it in your profile picture. I can't, if I check the Discord, y'all, it might take the stream away. I don't want to lose the stream. You look like Jeff Hardy. Yes. Forget who that is. Empire. I appreciate you sharing it. I mean, dude, you asked a genuinely good question. Like, that's something that I fear too, is like, you know, when you have nice things, people are going to immediately assume that. And I want to be the guy that people know is like, yo, I lived in I'm not even going to say that. I lived in a very tiny ghetto-ass house before we moved to this one. And now it's renovated and we're trying to rent it out. And that's how you should start. Tiny home, live below your means, and then once you have enough money, then you ball out. Then you rent the house out. You put in the time. Don't go 0 to 100 immediately. Don't for your first house, don't buy like a nice ass house that you can't fucking afford. Do that shit once you have another place that you can monetize and rent out. Anyways, that's the other thing. We gotta rent that fucking other house out. I'm fucking hemorrhaging money right now. Discord is officially cooked. If you get fat, Orion, you need a beer. Oh no, fuck. Bro, all you can do is be real. People see straight through that shit on YouTube. And people can find out anything about you. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm a fucked up past, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've failed. Oh my God, guys, I've failed at so many things. I tried to flip sneakers, and I ended up wasting so much money. Um, I I got fired from a job at Auto Bell. People like, I don't think I've even mentioned that here. My first job was Auto Bell, and I couldn't fucking keep a job washing cars. Apparently, I got too high. Apparently, they tipped me. Apparently, like, not just that I got too high, I got tipped way too well, and I think the other guys working with me got jealous and fucking threw me under the bus or something, and so they piss tested me. But I got one of my friends in high school to give me the piss, and I passed the piss test, and they still fucking fired me. They still fired me. I couldn't keep a job at Auto Bell. Holy shit. I struggled to get my first job out of college. Bro, I've had so many failures. So many failures. But you have to fail in life to like figure out what works ultimately. Let them emotions flow free. Fuck you, Fortress. What you know about emotions? We will send you to Mars. What's the story behind the first crib? So it was 2019. Dude, this is cool. This is like story time. It was 2019 and the housing market wasn't shit. I was living at my parents' house. I was stacking up. Hella money. I was living in my parents' house, stacking up hella money, and I had a job at a financial office. I was miserable, but the pay was really, really good. And I was there for about like year and a half, 2 years roughly. I was trying to get my Series 7. And I never got my Series 7. I never became a wealth advisor. It never happened. That was my dream job. But it never happened. Anyways, I stacked up a fuck ton of money. I invested it in the market. I quit the job. I didn't get fired. I quit. I didn't really quit. I actually just stopped showing up. It was kind of a dick move. But I stopped showing up. I didn't pass my Series 7. And I just started investing in the stock market. And I lost a lot of money at first. And then I invested in Tesla. I made a ton of money in Tesla. A lot of other weird stocks, a lot of shit I can't remember. Riot, like blockchain stocks, crypto blockchain stocks. Marathon, I think, was one of them. Palantir, dude, I was fucking balls deep in trying to like day trade, but really I just got lucky. Anyways, I had like 80 grand in the bank, and it was 2019. You could do a lot in 2019 with 80 grand. And my mom was like, you can't live in our house anymore. You got to get out of the basement. I lived in the basement. I was stacking up money. I had my own little apartment in my parents' basement. It was fucking sick, guys. One of these days, we should do a stream in my basement, the old basement. Dude, that would actually be sick. So, dude, I have the best memories in that basement. First time I got high. First time I had sex. First time for like everything was in that basement, bro. I grew up way faster than most people because of that basement. My parents have no idea how corrupted I was because of that basement. Anyways, I didn't want to tell my parents I had money because I thought they would kick me out. But my mom did that anyways. My mom was like, you need to fucking go. Like, you're 22. You need to get your shit together. I bought my first house. 22. No. I was 20. I was 25. I lived, no, at 22, I moved into a shitty house with a fraternity brother, and we had like shit rent. And I basically made my fraternity brother pay the bigger half of the rent. Anyways, at 25, 24, I moved back into my parents' basement. Or no, I moved back, they wouldn't let me move in the basement. I moved back into my original room, and after like 3 or 4 months, my mom got sick of it. And she was like, all right, you've lived in our house, you've lived on your own, you're back here now, like, we can't keep doing this, you need to fucking go. My dad wanted me to stay. Dude, my dad was incredible. My dad wanted me to stay at the house with them, and he was like, it's fine, he's with us, like, this is nice. It was really fucking cool. My dad loved having me at the house. That was amazing. My sister's always been, she was in New York and then she was in Vermont and now she's in LA. My sister was never around. So I think they kind of liked having one of us around. And my sister was like, she was like really successful. And now it's funny, like it's kind of flipped. I'm the more successful sibling by a lot of standards, mainly because LA is fucking expensive. My sister lives on Manhattan Beach. She pays like 7-8 grand a month or 6 grand a month in rent. It's crazy, but like she can barely afford it. So she's rent poor because of it. She works at Tesla. Anyways, yeah, my mom was like, it's time to fucking go. We found a dirt cheap house. I wanted to be close to my parents still. I just wanted to be close to my parents because I love them. And despite my mom kicking me out, I still wanted to be close to her, and I wanted to be able to check in with my dad too. Because me and my dad were tight at the time. And we bought a house down the street that was a piece of shit for $205,000. And I put 60 down with the 80 grand I had 20 grand left over. So I paid a huge chunk of the house down. My mortgage in the old house, guys, was $760. It was nothing, like non-existent. And yeah, we lived in that house. We renovated it a bunch. I rented it out to 2 other people. There was one guy who was a fucking bum, and he would smoke blunts in his room, in the house, like just straight up diabolical, just disrespecting me. And I had to drag this fucking kid out of the house and be like, bro, you fucking gotta go because you can't stay here. And he fell behind on rent for 2 months, and that was it for me. I was like, bro, you're fucking walking around shirtless. You're smoking blunts in the house. The house smells like fucking shit. Like, me and my fraternity brother were like, yeah, this guy's fucking trash. And then a girl moved in, and it was fucking sick, dude. It was me, my best friend, and a kind of a hot girl living in the house with us. And me and my boy were like, bro, we are not talking to this girl like that. She is a roommate, only a friend basis. What do you guys think happened? All my friends started coming over, and they're like always hitting me up to come over because this girl was my roommate. And then one of my friends fell head over heels for this girl, and she fucking ruined. One of my friends fucking did him dirty and went behind all of our backs and like conspired with her, and they had their secret like menage a trois. I don't fucking know what to call it. They had their secret love affair, and then she moved in with him, so I lost my renter, and I was pissed. And then even my friend who like fucking was with this girl and didn't tell me, who was living with me, who was renting from me originally, he just stopped being a friend at all. It really fucking sucked, like over a girl. Anyways, that's what happened, guys. Fucking girls can ruin everything. Anyways, all this shit happened. I met Diana. My best friend moved out because Diana was like, I'm not living in the house with another man. And then I lost $500, $600 in rent a month because I didn't have a renter anymore. And life started to get a lot harder. Let me tell you, I was coasting hard. I had rent money coming in every month that literally paid for free living. I was banking so much money. And I was still hustling. I was still trading. I was still buying and selling stocks. I met Diana. She moved in. It was sad. I like had to kick my best friend out, which was fine. He met somebody and they moved in together. It all worked out. Shit started getting expensive. I'm paying all the bills. I still pay all the bills here by myself. Diana doesn't work. So I'm literally doing this all by myself, guys. I feel like I'm being crushed by a boulder of financial fucking bullshit. Anyways, fuck, what was I gonna say? And then I had saved up all this money from renting to people. So I was like, all right, let's go balls deep into this company. And I invested all of my money into QuantumScape in like 2020. And then or 2019. And then Pokemon blew up. And then we had our first kid. And then I got into collecting. And then I cleaned out my retirement. I sold off all my other stock and I went all in on Pokemon. And I made a lot of fucking mistakes too. And here we are. And then we opened the bar when I had my first kid. The bar was super unsuccessful. I told people it was successful. I told you guys it was successful. And there were a lot of we had a lot of big events, but like it wasn't really producing the way it produces now. It's very sustainable now. Like obviously we're in this house, it's sustainable. But yeah, guys, I hope I never have to go through that again. That whole spiel. Probably won't be able to even catch up to I'm not going to catch up to the chat. Or, maybe I could. Show your feet off, Empire. I'm all about grinding, but I still can only make 4K a week max. Not even close. And I sleep 4 hours a day. Hopefully I get some grills soon, man. 4K a week? Bro, 4K a week? $4,000 a week? Bro, you make more money than I do. What do you mean? You can buy any grill you want. You mean 4K a month? You mean 4K a month? Bro, what? JMC, yeah, I've been riding the wave since the beginning too. I go through phases, but in the end, I'm still here, and Orion's a real one, even if I've hated at times. Bro, Steve, I subbed. Your head the right direction, kid. Yo, I appreciate that, Steve. Tiny homes here are 500K. I believe it. SpinX, should I buy an appointment? Should I buy an appointment or a Porsche? I need some advice. An appointment? What do you mean an appointment? An appointment? What? The Porsches are sick. Very expensive. Porsches are extremely reliable. I've never owned one, but I've heard good things about them. Pokey Hideout, yo, it's good. Orion, if you go bald, it'll still look good. Butt sauce. You guys are fucking killing me. You guys are fucking Orion. This is what's in the Discord. Fuck. I am not looking at the Discord. I'm going to bed after this. Oh, yeah, I still won't go to bed after this. I'm probably gonna like watch a shitty movie or something. I really love movies. Movies are like therapy. Then turned his back on Tesla. I really fucking wish I would have stuck it out with Tesla. I have a lot of fucking regrets with not sticking it out with Tesla. Holy shit, I would have made it so much sooner. But the thing is, I wasn't meant to make it sooner. I was meant, like, I lost, oh yeah, let's talk about QuantumScape. Holy shit, my fucking legs. Holy fucking shit, I'm old. Let's talk about QuantumScape. I lost everything almost in QuantumScape, and now I've got a lot of it back. I don't even touch that portfolio, even though I'm still at a huge, pretty decent loss. But it's like the ultimate, like, fucking underdog comeback story. God, the universe, whatever's out here, did not want me to have it easy. It did not want me to have a cheat code in life. The universe wanted me to fucking have to grind it out like the rest of yous, and that's what I've been doing. I didn't have any shortcuts to get here, really. And it's funny, because by the time everything works out and my investments pay off in the market, I'm not even going to really need it. But it's going to be fucking awesome. And you guys are going to see me fucking buying some crazy shit. And you might even hate me a little bit for it. But I'm just telling you, I love vintage Pokemon cards so much that it dictates a lot of my thoughts. Like, I have such a long list of cards I still want, and I'm going to get them. We're going to manifest this shit, guys. Also, when I finally make it big, we're going to open up some fucking crazy booster boxes. And none of that modern shit. We're going to do vintage booster boxes. Even though by the time that happens, probably won't matter if I've made it, because I probably still won't be able to afford vintage boxes. They'll be like 100 grand by then or some shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Also, fuck. Also, just wanted to say, you have inspired me to start my YouTube channel. Good, man. Not going for cards, but for my art. I love to draw, and I intend to show the world my skills. Thanks for the inspiration, Orion. There's a niche. There's a niche for, like, everything. Early 20s seems like the norm to stay home now. My mom was making me help with the rent at 17. Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that. But, I mean, it's good. It probably built a lot of character for you. And I guess the fact that I got to live at my parents for free for so long, I mean, fuck, yeah. For a really long time, I got to live rent-free. That's probably the only reason I got ahead. I also didn't spend money on jack shit, though. I want to make that clear. When I lived with my parents, I was the most frugal motherfucker. Like, girls would be like, damn, where are we going on a date? And I'd be like, I'm fucking going to Chick-fil-A. I'm going to go grab some food. And, like, if you want something, like, what do you want? Like, you can pay for, like, you just pay me back. I'll grab you something. I'll be right back. Did not take girls out on dates. That wasn't a thing. If you were with me, you were with me because you wanted to be with me. It's the same shit I do with YouTube. You realize I could do giveaways very easily, even though giveaways I think are bullshit. I think it's such a fake way to get a following, honestly. You're essentially just buying people over. And like, you know how easy that would be to just be like, gift time. Like, you guys, one of you that leaves a comment, because this is a way to get all of you to fucking leave comments on my shit. One of you is going to get one shitty card for free. That's what giveaways are. Now, Danny Phantom gives away a whole master set. Dude is the fucking GOAT for that shit. That's a giveaway, right? But again, it's all the same. It's a tactic of getting a huge following, and then you set that precedent. And real talk, like, the pride for me is in knowing that my channel grew so fucking organically without giving anything to anybody. Like, that's big for me. Okay. Jelly Vink, may I ask maybe a personal question? It depends if you get it or not. Go for it. You're honestly way further ahead financially for your age than most people. And that's the other thing, is most people think I'm in my 20s, my early 20s. So that's fun too, because, you know, I'm going on 31, guys. We're getting to the point where we're getting old here. Nick S. Scalper, bro. You don't even fucking know me, bro. That's hilarious. Yeah, dude, I'm a scalper. I'm the biggest scalper. Catch me at the Target and the Costco's, because I definitely fucking have time for that bullshit. That better be a fucking joke. C Beats, ain't no fun if the homies don't get none. Story time. Ryan is talking about dramatically past, and Discord is trying to add boobs on him. Fuck you guys. Salad ass, how we doing, bro? Salad ass is literally one of the first subscribers or people to pop in to my streams. Like, I remember that name from like fucking way back. What did you do for work? I mean, now I'm a bartender. But in the past, investing in the market, losing money, making money, trying to be a guru, a prolific guru. Vladimir, how we doing? Arun, Pokemon Center ETBs are the only thing that's actually collectible. I mean, they definitely do really well, for sure. And they're fucking hard to get. Max, 4K a week is mad. 16K a month? I know, dude, 16K a month? I think he meant 4K a month. 4K a week is crazy. Life is about your reaction to it. That's like some philosophical, bro, I'm fucking brain dead. Some philosophical shit. Brandon, open them. Lock. 4K a week, I make $3. Nego store, brother, it's okay to have episodes here and there. You got a whole family on your shoulders. This is your time, fam. Market, that was some real stuff, bro. Appreciate you, Market. Yo, Market's been a fucking OG here from the beginning. Back when like people thought my channel would be huge, and I just shot the bed. But this is the second coming. I finally think we have it in the bag now. I feel like we have the foundation of we moved in a new place, and we're hopefully never gonna move again. It's time to lock in, guys. I don't use OBS. I use a phone. and I use an app to edit. And I edit on my phone. I'll literally be grocery shopping. I'll be editing the videos. Grocery shopping. Driving to the bar. I'll be editing while I'm driving because I'm fucking mad. No rare candy cheat code. Kara, how we doing? Endman Gaming, what should I get into? I'm sort of in a rut with my life where I don't have anything to work towards. Bro, start making videos. When in doubt, start making videos. You might actually get an insane following and people that support you. I find that there's people that make videos just talking about how shitty their life is, and they get an insanely good reaction. It's because it's real, it's raw, it's pure, it's beautiful. Love it. But I'm not gonna act like I've had it really tough. I'm not gonna act like I didn't have a lot of good opportunities and privilege in my life, because I have. And I'm certainly not gonna try and lie to you guys. We would never hate you, bro. Been here since 700 subs. We family now. Nobody to work towards and nothing really of interest. Bro, I feel like everybody has those points in life where they just feel like absolutely nothing is working, and that's okay, bro. You have to hit your rock bottom. You know, you can't, once you hit rock bottom, there's no way but up, right? So maybe you're hitting rock bottom. Allison Davis, do you have a 1999 Charizard? Come on, man. You know I got the 1999 Charizard. See, Beats, that was terrible, guys. I can't I can't undo that. Damn, Chick-fil-A, that's some baller ass. Let's go, right? Let's make taking girls to Chick-fil-A like that's honestly a great date. Is that not a great date? Who the fuck is gonna fucking turn their nose at Chick-fil-A? It's fucking God's chicken right there. My guy, what's good? Yo, what's good? And I really want to do more with my YouTube channel. I don't want it to be just Pokemon. No offense, but like, I love Pokemon. Clearly, I fucking love Pokemon, but I want to get creative. I want to do more with the channel. Nifty Ramen, you haven't sold your soul yet. No, I fucking have not sold my soul yet. I might be selling it a little bit doing these streams this long, but Nifty Ramen, hey guys, I hope you're all having a good night, good life. Keep your heads up. I've recently contemplated pulling an Alt F4 on life. Hope none of you feel this way. Hope your dreams come true. Bro, hang in there. I got a friend that literally tried to burn his whole house, his parents' house down. I got a friend fucking basically tried to off himself. I actually didn't talk about this. I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but dude, it's so fucking sad to like personally know people going through that shit. Anyways, you guys are looking at the Discord. I hate you guys. I hate you. Really enjoy Christian. I really enjoy your content and how different it feels compared to all the other stuff coming out lately. That's the goal here. That's what we're trying to do. Fuck. Aaron, sorry, I don't think 16K a month is crazy. It just sounds crazy, but honestly, that's barely enough for a family of 3 to 4 for a comfortable life, of course. Bro, I don't know what your family is eating, but my family eats fucking like fucking we go to Aldi, bro. We go to Aldi. You know, everybody, the lights, the electricity bill, yo, all the lights better be off. That AC is not going under 78 degrees. Fuck that. More like 76 degrees. I'm not a total savage. But like, bro, it also depends where you live, right? Living in North Carolina is cheap, bro. And even here it's getting pretty expensive, but I could live off 16K a year, to be honest. I feel like most people could. Like, you could find a way to do it. There's no luxuries. You're not buying fast food. You're cooking everything. You might even like bike to work. You might get an e-bike. You might have a Tesla. There are definitely ways you could probably live off of that, even in the modern day and age. Dude, look at Japan. Look at how fucking people are living in Japan, bro. People are fucking living in tiny-ass apartments in Japan with nothing, bro. And they don't even want anything else. They're like, apparently, people are just like becoming NPCs out there. People are just like accepting that they don't want anything more. Japan's kind of a wild place, honestly. They're having population control issues. I think like women are like super professional in Japan. They don't want kids. Yeah, we're not gonna get into all that, but 16K a month, I don't is almost 200K a year. After tax, it's like 150K. Honestly, yeah, that's maybe not the craziest, but for most people, that's plenty of money. I have a family of 5. I'm the sole provider, and I make under 5K a month. Yeah, this shit's fucking, it's hard. Also, food stamps. South Florida, you can't without living on food stamps. West Coast, Canadian. Why everything about Florida in your pea brain? That's all you know, nothing else. Why everything about Florida? Hey, man, no need to disrespect each other. That's tough, man. I've been making around 12K a month, but I have a PhD and a double MBA. Where do you live? It might be where you live. That's interesting. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money a month. Nego, maybe a gym vlog. Bro, I was doing gym vlogs. People in this channel remember when I was doing the gym vlogs? I actually enjoy those. It's super cringy for a Pokemon space, right? Like there's just things just don't blend well with the collector space, right? But I'm trying to do cars, health, wellness, fitness, and honestly, men's support group, like honestly, like low key, because I feel like I could be good at that. Like I give guys at the bar advice all the time, and I'm not one to be giving advice, but fuck, man, I've got experiences. I've got plenty of experience with girls. I've got my own kind of ideas about life. I don't follow social norms. I don't believe in doing what the rest of society does. And I think you have to think a little bit outside of the box, because the system that we're in, it wants you to do shit like everybody else, and that's why people fail. You can't do shit like everybody else. And like I feel like if I had a stream literally in my backyard on the deck, and just like you could just hear the sun, you could hear the birds and fucking, nature, like I feel like that would be a really pleasant stream to like take a whole different twist. And like Diana doesn't get it. I'm trying to grind right now. It's not that like I'm like greedy. It's not that. It's not that like I care so much what everybody else thinks. It's that I'm like, how do I beat the system? How do I beat the system? And how do I do it where I really enjoy my life more? Anyways, yeah, gym vlog, fire. Yeah, university fucked me up. If I could go back, I would not have gone to school. I would have been grinding the entire time. And I did. I lived in with my parents, and I was making money the entire time I was in school. All I cared about was how I could flip money in the stock market pretty much the entire time I was in school. That's why I went to school for finance. I almost learned not shit about the market in school until my final year, and I took corporate finance, and corporate finance kicked my fucking ass, bro. That class was so hard for me. I barely passed it. Barely. Yeah, none of that shit helped me either. Honestly, none of that shit helped me. I could have done so much better without school. Would have saved my family a ton of money. It would have saved me from student loans. Yeah, bro, get a trade. Get a fucking trade, bro. Not enough people want to get a trade. Be an electrician, be a plumber. Dude, everybody needs that shit. Do landscaping. Fucking start mowing people's grass. You know how many times I thought about stuff like that? Like, Diana's brother is an electrician. Bro, he makes a fucking killing. He makes a killing. Non-stop work. Okay. Fishing with rivers. Hi, Dad. Aaron, I know I've been there, but I want luxuries. I want this house. I want this car. I want all the nice things for me and my family. I think if you have enough motivation, you can do whatever. For sure. Just got to keep your priorities. Yeah, birth rate, that's a big deal. Nego, you should make a channel on your Discord for men, mental health, and the future that would let men just speak about shit freely. Well, that's the thing though. I don't care what happens with my YouTube really. If I really cared, I would be pumping the same bullshit content that everybody else does. So like, dude, you want to do we want to make men's support, men's like fucking health? Let's fucking have that as a part of the channel. Let's have it as a part of the channel because even though I'm married, I have very non-traditional ideas about being a man. And I've got a lot of shit to learn myself. I'm still young, right? I truly believe, and I've heard this from other creators, so it's not an original idea, but I agree with it that we're not peaking in our 20s. It's not like the best years of your life are when you're in college, man. Oh, remember the good old days. That whole thing, that's bullshit. Bro, your men age like fine wine. You're peaking as you get older. Women, unfortunately, with fertility and things of that nature, unfortunately with women, it's kind of the other way around. And I don't even necessarily believe that with women. I think women can be beautiful well into old age and can be like fucking, sexy in their own ways. Like Diana's going to be a hot 50-year-old mom. I'm going to love her just as much when she's 50 years old and wrinkly. I think it can really be both. But I think a lot of the times with men, we just let go of ourselves. We let go of ourselves. We lose any imagination, any creativity. We just think it's over. We're like, all I can do from here is coast. I've had kids. I've settled down. I'm just gonna coast from here. And even if you don't have kids, you get to just an age where you're just fucking tired, and you're just like, I'm gonna coast. This is what I'm doing. If it was that easy, we would all do it, right? But shit's not easy, and we all know it. It's hard staying in shape. It's hard staying motivated. It's hard to consistently make money. You can have some big breaks, but then like, bro, I made a ton of money in the market, and then I fucking crashed my car, bro. Like, bro, there's a yin and yang in life, and you can't fight it. So you gotta basically try and outwork everybody. And people are always like, oh, so-and-so is like so inspiring. But it's like the dude who's really successful lives a very sad, lonely life, let me tell you. Now, I will say, streamers like Aiden Ross, for example, right? He's like 24 and he's fucking rich. Like, there are people that fucking beat the cheat code, but he also gives his whole life to streams. And there is an aspect of like privacy that I think you should have, but at the same time, if I was making a ton of money, maybe I wouldn't care what anybody thinks either, what anybody's watching me do. Maybe everything would be out in the open for the world to see because you're just printing constantly. But I will say, you have to have some kind of, you have to be intelligent enough to like have some sort of filter to not be a total like idiot about everything. Because dude, cancel culture is very real. We see it with the male comedians where they get canceled like that, and you're like, what happened to so and so? He's done. No one will put him out there. So you gotta have your support system, and they gotta be your ride or dies. So that way you can actually get away with saying things that are hard truths in plain tongue. Fuck, man, I'm going off, bro. But Nigo, like you saying like the men's health thing, bro, that's something I've wanted to do on YouTube for such a long time, and I'm really passionate about it. I wanted to get into psychology in school. I should have gotten into psychology in school, because what's more interesting than how the human mind thinks? Dude, it's fascinating. There's a freaking gosh dang mosquito in here, bro. How is there a mosquito in here, bro? How's there a mosquito in here, bro? The fuck did you get in here? All right. Market, people need to get busy and have more kids. No, for real. Arun, I'm in Canada, moved out of my parents' house when I was 17, got scholarship, PhD, went to Harvard. Holy shit. Went to work for a big pharmaceutical company. Dude, you're fucking killing it, bro. You're killing it. Next thing is learn everything about this and have my own company. Dude, crushing it. I took astrophysics. Dude, astrophysics is sick. Brandon Lees, You can pay off your loans with what's plastered on your wall. Nah, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. Being an electrician or plumber requires a skill you can only learn in school. Dude, that's the thing. Diana's brother didn't go to school for being an electrician. He doesn't even have his fucking like license and shit. This stuff is all under the table. He makes a fucking killing, bro. He never even went to school for it. Makes a killing. Like, it's not, I'm telling you, bro, trades are crazy. Pokemon is men's health. In a way, it's an escape for us to just fucking like talk about like shit that we're confident about. Like we know this. We can do this. This is something we know. That's the thing with Pokemon. It's true. This is something that we know. Brandon, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, that order. Dude, HVAC, dude, we had to replace our HVAC, bro. The quotes that we had from our HVAC, bro, it was like fucking like 15 grand, 12 grand. And we ended up, Diana's brother, fucking, because he's an electrician, he knows everybody in different trades. That's another thing. When you're in trades, you're not the idiot forking out the big bucks for repairs. You're the guy who knows everybody who can make those repairs for cheap. So he knew somebody, they installed our new HVAC for $4,800. Bro, $4,800. Dude, the unit is massive. It's like top of the line unit, massive Goodman. And some people will say Goodman HVAC is like subpar, but these aren't rental, it's not a rental unit. It's like the massive unit. 4,800 installed was crazy, guys. It was like a really good price. It's called not being a pussy. And like really, like Austin's not wrong there. I feel like, you know, I know Austin is a little on the conservative side, and I come from a very liberal democratic family, even though my sister's like, she's like gone full conservative because she works for Tesla now. I don't have a side. I don't like picking sides. My whole family fought about politics as I was growing up. I don't fuck with politics. But yeah, bro, just, you know, it's kind of like, it's that simple, right? And getting canceled for saying something like that too is crazy. But for some reason, like, I feel weird saying it, but it's what I mean to say. Just fucking man up, do the shit you know you have to do. And right now, unfortunately, we got there's a lot of fucking men out there that are bums. And I'm sorry. If you feel like you're one of them, I am sorry. But and I empathize, bro, because not everybody has like good opportunities. Some of it is luck. Some of it is all about who you know. So you got to give people some credit and some grace in life. But it's like, what all could you do? Because if I had a shitty dead-end job, bro, I would be streaming non-stop. At begging people for advice, begging people for help. Please tell me what I can do. Tell me, how do I make it like that guy? How do I make money like this guy? But as long as it doesn't make me a horrible person, right? And that's why I fucking hate Whatnot, and I hate like people profiting so much off of ripping ships. Is there a little bit of envy there? They're making so much money? Sure. But also there's not, because I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit for doing this and ripping people off. And like, I need to spread that. I need to spread that narrative. And unfortunately, I might get a lot of shit for it tomorrow, but I think that's the video that I'm about to make. Brandon, 33-year-old, married, 4 kids, only debt is maybe 20K in school, house, and 1 car. Everything else is paid off. Wife works as assistant manager at Veteran Affairs, and I'm an HVAC. It's a grind, worth it. Exactly. Bro's holding it down in the trade. Hey, I have a degree in psychology. Dude, nice. You know, maybe you can fucking offer, you know, insight to shit we're talking about. And bro, guys, nobody, like, if people talk about their trade or degrees, try not to disrespect, guys. Seriously, try not to disrespect. Market. I got my grades back today, and the grade felt hack out of 10. Bro, gray felt hat at $1,400. I got 2 of them bitches. And they not for sale. Because they're fucking pieces of art. They're fucking so good. I'm gonna give that shit to my kid. I'm an RN in a mental hospital. Holy shit, bro. Is bro trolling us? That's crazy. In a mental hospital? Bro, I bet you have some weird dreams and don't sleep very well. For real. Fuck that. I think they need to bring the insane asylum back. Brandon, even to go to school, trades might be 10 to 25K in debt, easily able to pay off. I left with maybe 6, 7K in debt after school. That's good. Brandon, 1525. Oh, it's expensive as fuck. Bro, you don't even know you don't even want to know how much my schooling was. 50K a year at Queen's University in Charlotte, North Carolina. Bro, holy fucking shit. My student debt was wild for a minute. It was wild. But I paid that shit off. I'm really proud of that too. I should have probably defaulted on it, but I paid it off. My mom was like, we fucking helped you with your schooling. You need to fucking pay off your debt. That shit sucked. That shit really, really sucked. But we did it. Now, I'm going to be honest. I only had like $20,000 of student loan debt. But for me, I didn't want to go to school. You guys have to understand, my parents forced me to go to school. I did not want to go to school. That's not something I wanted to do. I wanted to get straight into some kind of work. But they forced me to go to school. And my mom was real bitchy about like, yeah, you better fucking pay off your student loans with that money you have. Need huge hospitals. None of the people I deal with should be on the streets. Damn. I mean, exactly. Like the fucking dude that fucking stabbed the Ukrainian girl. I mean, it's the same shit. Like, bro maybe doesn't need to be locked up and beaten down, but like, maybe he should have been in a facility that could actually take care of him. And that's the thing. Our fucking prisons are for profit. They're fucking full as fuck. You know, like we gotta figure out all these people, these displaced people. Brandon, Goodman is no bueno, but it supplements well. Oh, love train carrier and American Standard. Well, we'll see how long the Goodman lasts. It's a rental unit. The guy told me it was a rental unit, and that's what the house is going to be used for anyways. Not our new house. Our new house has a Lennox. It has 3 massive Lennox systems. And Lennox, don't you fucking shit on Lennox. Lennox is good. I did my research. Lennox is good, or it's just really overpriced. I guess you'll end up telling me anyways. Everyone in my family worked in the government and retired with PERs. I'm just the one with common sense. Market, Tesla, Brandon, shit's insane. Just some guy, neither right nor left. No one remembers that verse. It was the easy way to make millions dividing the country. Trump tards automatically say, but Dems, but Biden, he trained them well. I mean, God, can we not? Oh my God. The saddest part is seeing that your own brother not have the same motivation as yourself. Bro, Nigo just fucking hit it. He just fucking hit the nail on the head. It is sad. I grew up with my best friend living on the same street as me, and both of us were fucking extremely driven. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I would not be where I am today if I didn't have him as a friend. I had a friend that he was the reason I ended up working at Autobell, because he had stacked up 10K by the time he was like 16. Me and my friends were like smoking pot, like fucking around, like fucking going to the mall to like fucking check out girls and do not jack shit. Like, bro, we were wasting our time. And this one friend of mine like was fucking grinding. And not only was he a fucking stud muffin, not only was he really, really handsome, he's a good looking guy. So he taught me self-care. He taught me, going to the gym. He taught me working your fucking ass off. But one way where we vastly differed is I always felt like he was working too hard. And I was like, I don't really want to work that hard. What can I do to make similar money without working as hard? And so investing to me was always something that I was interested in. I just wish it was more available when I was younger, sooner. Because my parents didn't invest at all. My parents had no idea what investing was. They didn't trust the stock market. It was all about saving money, being frugal, and living below your means. That was my whole parents' MO, and it worked for them. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. James, yo, okay, we got all the way down. Hey, I'm glad you're still alive. Bro, this has been a crazy stream. 50 people in here. Mostly probably from the West Coast because it's late as fuck here right now. It's fucking 3 a.m. on the East Coast. It's 3 a.m. on a Wednesday, y'all. Yo, if I did not pick up like 50 subs after the stream, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Fucking put in the grind, bro. Put in the grind. Also, if I did not at least have a couple people interested in just talking about these other things, that's wild. Because, like, we should be curious, especially, like, young men right now. Where do we go? What do we do with our lives? How do we stay motivated? How do I wake up tomorrow? So today was my off day, which means, well, actually, now it's a new day. I'm supposed to go to the gym today. So, you guys don't let me fucking slack, bro. I'm going to the gym today. Fucking, even if I only sleep for 5 hours, I'm getting up and going to the gym. This is good for the soul. East Coast, baby. Dario, how we doing? Nope, because might uprising and throw them out of power. They fear young men. It's true. Go to bed. Finally, someone says it. Someone fucking says it. Go to bed. I got one last drink. One last sip. Well, actually, not one last sip, but a decent amount left. Oh, I don't know. I hope you guys are holding up, though. I better not spill this shit. That's why I'm chugging it. I can't risk tripping, falling down the stairs, spilling it. It's that brand new carpet, y'all. We can't fuck up this brand new carpet. What is that elixir? This is whiskey, my good sir. Whiskey with Coke. I'm not chugging down straight whiskey, but we did fill this thing all the way up. If you do, you can use Folex, bro, with the fucking Folex. Cam Mitchell, I walked past the shop in Brussels called Orion. I thought of you. Yeah. Ages, hey Orion from Australia. Yo, what's good? Dude, I've always wanted to go to Australia. Australia is sick. Australia is actually sick. Outback has so many creatures. I have like long lost cousins in Australia, and my family doesn't keep up with them, but they keep up with me. And like one of them is like the sweetest, like my great aunt or some shit. And she's like fascinated with me, and she's like, yeah, we just have fucking all kinds of creatures crawling into our house. Like it's like so normal. You just see the most wild shit in Australia. It's so dope. Anthony, yep, the world is falling apart, bro. It's falling apart. Yeah, camel spider season. Oh, bro, I fucking hate spiders. Even though spiders are a good omen. Apparently, if you have spiders in your house, it's a signal of wealth. Still hate them. One last sip, guys. It's been a good night. I'm glad that we stretched it out, though. Having this over like almost a 3-hour period, bro, that's not shit, honestly. And there it is. Give me a few Axe cans and a lighter. Bro, I remember when I used to use Axe deodorant spray. Holy shit. Holy shit. That stuff is probably straight cancer. Brandon, yeah, the video is brutal. I wasn't expecting to see it just scrolling. Anyways, guys, we're in a fucked up world, but at least we have each other. For real. Axe chocolate? That was a thing? Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's watching the replay. Dude, what a crazy stream. Probably overshared big time, but I'm really good at that. And like at the end of the day, this shit's all gonna be lost in the deep dark depths of YouTube anyways. Like it'll be irrelevant tomorrow. So all right. Peace out, everybody. It's been real. It's been a real one. I have to go to the gym tomorrow, and I still need to stay up a little bit and watch something and decompress for a little bit. I fuck with you guys heavy, and I am terrified of seeing the Discord. Absolutely terrified. Yo, Malum Newton. Yo, join our Discord. Join our Discord. If you have any questions, join our Discord. For real. I gotta go to bed. Peace, y'all. I love you guys. Dude, Turtle is still in the building, bro. Fucking, I love you guys. Fucking love you guys. Peace. Join the Discord, you fuckers. Bye.